into it, they will figure out. The next time we do.
You probably know the rules already, so I mean, whatever. Let's just go into it. Okay, so which three letters can be seen on some exclamation mark boxes in Star Range 6.25? Is it XDX, UW, Hack doesn't have any exclamation mark boxes, or THE? Oh shit, I forgot to change this to me. Well, whatever.
So let's see. Hack does not have any boxes. Well, that's kind of weird and sounds like a conspiracy by the Flat Earther Society, but unfortunately, I'm a round earth person myself, and XDX and D are AGWAP tier answers. So yeah, I think it's ooh, it fits broad.
I probably should enable the Millionaire bot. I just remembered now.
Oh shit.
But yeah, that's correct answer.
Yeah.
Okay, what does shrink in the more objects patch object shrink platform entail? Mario shrinks when steps on it. Hack compressed to 8 megabytes. The platform is shrinking on stepping. Or Pro64 is booting ZR. What do you think?
Okay, so Mario shrinks when steps on it. Well, that I don't know how easy it would be to make this one happening, so I don't think that's it. Hack compresses to 8 megabytes. Yeah, that would probably be convenient so that you don't need to archive hacks.
That would be really cool, in my opinion.
No.
Like, imagine that.
Yeah, imagine. But Kaze is unfortunately not powerful enough to cause entire ROMs to shrink. Platform is shrinking on stepping. Yeah, that might be the one, but let's check the last answer just in case. PJ64 is booting the Taro Attack rebooted. Yeah, it's a pretty good hack, so just imagine if you could infect all other ROMs with the shrinking platforms and they would lead to ZAR, but
that sounds an arbitrary code execution from the Project 64. I think that's quite a vulnerability there. That would be nice. So, what's your answer?
So, no, I think it's platform is shrinking on stepping. Final answer.
Oh, of course. Alright. So what letter did Tomato Bird 8 refer to as a fishing hook? Is it J? Is it Kappa? Is it U? Or is it Xi? What do you think about this one?
Just need to look at these answers for a second. Like, just look at them visually, because holy god, what have you done here? The third answer looks like B1 a little bit, by the way. But it should be J, because all the other letters are Greek.
No, not all the other letters are Greek, excuse me. The third one is not Greek. The third one is definitely from other alphabet. But yeah, J is correct answer.
So you're telling me it's not B1? Disappointment.
No, it's U from the Cyrillic alphabet. Don't you have U in alphabet? Or whatever. Anyways.
Onward you go. We'll figure it out later.
Okay, Star Range 5 is a remake of what other Star Range game? Is Star Range 0.5, Star Range 5, Star Range 5.5, or Shining Stars 0.5 Dim Stars?
Okay, so first off, yeah, Broadwood and Pi might be good friends, but I've never heard of a Star Revenge that remakes a Shining Stars game, so let's get that out of here. Star Revenge 5 is a remake of Star Revenge 5. I've heard someone say that. It might have been you, actually. But nah. I choose to believe it was a typo. And Star Revenge 5.5, yeah, Broadwood is doing some pretty wacky time stuff, going back in time, rearranging universes to make sure he has his bad ending at the end of the day. But let's not look at the timeline. It's Star Revenge 0.5 final answer.
Of course it is. Okay, and the question for the $1,000. Who coded a SM64 Millionaire engine? Is it Case Emanuar, Broadwood, Sodium Chloride Logic, or AGLab 2?
So, I think it's not Case, although it would be pretty weird to think that, because Case codes everything in the universe. But he's limited himself to hacks only he's created himself for, and I don't see his name anywhere in this. So, next up, Broadwood. Yeah, he's avoiding KSM like it's black magic, so nope. Sodium chloride, I think I know from somewhere that he's indeed good at coding stuff, but I have never actually seen anything coded by him, so it's AGLab 2 final answer.
Who is that meme guy? But yeah, apparently he did code.
Made some stuff.
Alright, epical. So you passed the meme questions round, so...
Hope I wasted enough time. Let's go.
Yeah. So, what do you want to tell about yourself? How was your winter SRM experience? You had some fun over there?
So far it was pretty fine, and there was this trend coming up that the internet was pretty bad, so I blamed Brodude for it, that he put curse on the internet, because it was the same last summer SRM when my run happened, and that was a pretty big train wreck. And the internet seemed to be bad for everyone back then, and this seemed to be happening yesterday too, but looks like it's fine now, so let's hope
it's gonna keep on. Runs. Yeah.
Especially about the new runners, so shout outs to them.
Alright, so what is the color of the lava flows in Star Range 4.5 Ultra Block Factory course? Is it red, purple, blue, or green?
Ouch, that's gonna take a second. Because I have played Star Revenge 4.5 and I don't remember it being red. I remember it being purple the most, so I think I'm just gonna go with that one and hopefully not die in an epical way.
Yeah, so that would be a funny one. Alright. So, yeah. So Ultra Block Factories produce Ultra Blocks and everything there is purple. Epic.
Not dying on the easy stuff.
Let's go. So, the question for 4,000 extra dollars. Which hint pattern was used for only 2 stars? X replaces a number. So it could be like something 1, something 2, something 3. Let's see the answers. So jumping parkour X. So jumping parkour 1, 2, 3, and whatever.
Okay.
The tunnel labyrinth part, blah blah blah, from E.
Yeah.
The trick slide star from Star Range 6.25 E, and normal slide star from Star Range 6.25.
Wow, that was some serious effort here, but there's some trouble. Yeah, that was a pretty good course in 6.25. And normal and trick are the 2 settings with 3 stars each in this course. Reverse is the one with 2 stars. And the tunnel labyrinth part X in EE, that's like 5 of the 6 stars in the course. It's pretty annoying because you get absolutely no hints what stars you are getting in this course. So it's jumping parkour X, only 1 and 2 finals.
I heard you have quite a story with the jumping parkour stars from EE. I have seen you doing some single stars like 4 years ago. It was some fun time, right?
Yeah. Those stuff. It was when I saw that jumping parkour was the second one especially was pretty... No, it wasn't easy, but it was short, and I was just going for a competition of random single stars back then, so that's the whole story, honestly.
And it is only 2 stars. Alright, the question for the $8,000. How many parts to the cake are there in Guba minigame in Last Impact? Is it 2, 4, 6, or 8?
Now, that's only an initial hesitation. Maybe it was, if it was between 5 and 6, it would have been worse, but if I remember correctly, and I hope I do because it's Last Impact after all, the answer is 6.
So, is it your final answer?
Yes.
Well, yeah, I can't imagine there would be only like 5 paths because it wouldn't look symmetrical, but 6 paths is the correct answer. It looks good. Just the perfect amount of enemies down there.
To avoid the embarrassment today. For now.
Okay. So I think that's a question where you died last time, so hope you can get behind this time. So what are the names of the brothers behind the Gunplay TV channel? Is it Fred and Peter, Dan and Fred, Shaggy and Scooby, Dan and Alex?
Okay, I know the one is Dan, but I'm not sure about the second one, and although I'm inclined to choose as an answer, I think I'll ask the audience for this one.
Okay, let's ask the audience then. What was the comment again? I think it was Millstart, right?
Millstart, yeah.
Alright, let's go.
Also do the Wi-Fi in the...
Oh, I forgot. Which one is this? This one?
This one. Please don't throw me. This time I don't actually see who's voting for what, so I'm counting on the numbers.
I have to say that I'm the first time ever I am hosting the show, so I don't quite know where to press to make things work. So that's epic.
They read the rules.
Okay.
It's fine for what it is right now.
Okay, how does this thing work? C3, D12. Okay, so apparently most of the audience think it's actually Dan and Alex. Some people think it's Shaggy and Scooby. That's quite an answer here. And only one person thinks it's Fred and Peter. So what do you think about it?
So first off, thanks for the people who memed it as always. I tried to guess your names, but I'll leave that for checking the votes later. I think it's Shaggy and Scooby. And yeah, I thought it was Dan and Alex myself. I just wanted to be sure, so I'll go with the audience here. The final answer.
Yes, and indeed it's Dan and Alex. True. And Dan is actually going to do a marathon run for his own game, Sunshine Secret Book 64. So hope you are tuned for that, because that's going to be an interesting run. I have seen the man is good at Mario.
Definitely, if only it's not during Eurosleep times.
Oh, it probably is, as usual. The best ones are.
Later.
Alright, who is the main playable character of Bowser's Duncrave 1? Is it Rosalina, Toadette, Peach, or Mario?
Well, this is the first honestly difficult question. From what I remember, from the little I've seen from Bowser's Duncraves, it was the second one that had in the title something like Revenge of the Toadette. I don't know, I just think it was the second one.
Do you remember what's Bowser's Duncrave is all about? It sounds like kind of wacky,
yeah.
Like Duncrave.
I do remember that Pi is obsessed with putting Rosalina as a playable character in there, but I'm not sure if I want to risk it. I mean, it could be some sort of a catch for all I know.
Is there any answer that looks at you? Maybe make some guessing here, or like thinking about what you see?
Again, I think Toadette existed in one of the Duncraves, but not the first one. And Peach was never really an option, and I'm really not sure about Mario. Like, I'm inclined to believe he wasn't in any of the games. I'm wondering if I should risk with Rosalina right now, but I don't want to repeat history all over again.
I mean, you have passed all the questions that you died on, so you may as well die on
no,
this one,
I
right?
died on the 10th one last time.
Oh, you died on 10th. I thought it was 9th. Guess I thought worse about you than you actually are.
On the other hand, I don't know if it's worth it to blow Wi-Fi on this one. And like, who could I call? I guess I could call Pi, but...
But like, think about it. You already know some answers, like, probably not correct. You can use the 50-50 to ensure that you are picking the correct answer, right?
And then who am I supposed to blame? You? Because if I remember correctly, Space blamed me for setting up the 50-50 to be unfair.
Well, good thing I coded the game so I know how it works.
You gotta tell me. I think I'm going to risk it with Rosalina and just let it be.
So you're gonna smork it, right?
Yes.
Final answer?
Final answer.
And indeed, it was Rosalina. I don't think other characters even appeared in Bowser Duncrave 64 series, but maybe in the future. Gonna wait for Pi's epical games later.
I'm wondering what will be the finale of the series, but that's up to Pi.
Yeah. So you have to tune in. It's a soundtrack question, so you need to listen to. Do you hear the music?
I heard it already. Thank
you.
Thank you for this one.
So what hack does not use the soundtrack currently playing? Is it Mario's Adventure, King Boo's Revenge, 1 to be specific, Shining Stars 3, or Star Revenge 7.5?
So D is out of question. I remember it. It's in Course 6, whatever the frozen version of Pretty Fat Cameron is. And King Boo's Revenge, pretty sure I heard it there, but I'm not sure if it's 1 or 2. And then comes the difficult part. Because for Shining Stars 3, honestly, I haven't played through the whole hack. So
You should play it, it's a good hack.
Yeah, I've played through parts of it, but I don't know, it's a good hack, but I don't like Pi style really much.
Understandable, understandable.
And then there's Mario Adventure, which is... yeah, it used pretty unfitting music home, but...
I like Mario Adventure, I heard it's a good hack.
Yeah, it's a good hack, at least in places. But I don't remember Nobel being really standing out from any course, I think. Even I might have not seen everything, but... Yeah, between Mario Adventure and Shining Stars 3, it seems like there's 2 right answers. That's pretty convoluted itself.
Not sure.
And then I will phone a friend, but the friend is currently hosting, so it's pretty sad. Well, I guess I'll have to phone, if it's possible, I'll go for phone a friend and phone Pi.
Is Pi in here right now? I'm not sure.
I really hope it's... Otherwise, yeah.
Let's just... he's not in the server apparently.
Yes, that's always ethical.
He doesn't seem to be online currently. So that's sad. Maybe there's someone in chat you can pick someone from. So you have here Jared, you have Fogro.
Again, I'm not looking at chat and I shouldn't be, so I'm
yeah, that's why I'm just telling you who are in chat currently. So there's Sodium, there's G-Roid here, Draconical, Jian. May call some of them.
The one I need would be someone who knows either Mario Adventure way too well or Shining Stars 3, and honestly, from these people, I don't recall anyone who has played it that much, that familiar with it. Dave is not here, unfortunately, probably Andrew too, so...
I also see Baseball in the chat, he is waving his hand. Maybe he wants to give you a hand of help and give you an answer to this amazing question.
I'm conflicted right now. Okay, let's go Baseball then.
Okay. Baseball. I wonder if he is even... he just waved his hand, but he is not giving you a back... Oh, here it is. Hi, Baseball.
Hello. Hello.
Alright, so Mushie wants your help with the question on the SM64 Millionaire. So we'll have 30 questions, Mush will read out the question to you and you will have to answer it. So starting now.
Hack does not use the soundtrack currently playing. You heard it already, so is it Mario Adventure? Is it Shining Stars 3? What do you think?
Well, from personal experience, I have spedrun Shining Stars 3 a lot back in the day, and not once have I ever heard the soundtrack. So, personally, I'm mostly certain that it's Shining Stars 3.
Yeah, that's what I was leaning towards as well, so thank you. I think I'll go with that one.
Alright.
Thank you, Baseball.
Yep, you're welcome.
Let's walk it in then.
So, do you think that Baseball is not tricking you into a wrong answer in the Shining Stars 3?
If he would be tricking me, it would be out of not knowing himself exactly and not out of malice, I think. So I'll trust him because, yeah, that's what my gut feeling is telling me as well.
So, final answer?
Final answer.
And it did. It's Shining Stars 3. Because this track was playing in Shining Stars 2, but in Shining Stars 3 it wasn't there. So
yeah, I know it's in Shining Stars 2.
That could be somewhat of logic that you could have used to figure it out. But yeah.
What about Mario Adventure? Where
Mario
was
Adventure, it is an icy course in ice cap course.
Oh. Oh, I remember now. Well, it's too late to remember anyway.
Too bad, too bad.
So thanks,
Well,
guys. Go.
let's see the $128,000 question. What course in Star Range 5.5 has Broadwood inside the box?
Fake as always.
Red Reddish Redlands, Cold Blue Ice Islands, Sinister Metallic Void Madness Present, or Sinister Metallic Void Madness Future?
Okay, so would it be too much to ask to define what the box is?
Okay, so exclamation box, the one that's like square, it has like bunch of crap, and one of them has a Broadwood inside.
Oh, I just read the question properly and that's gonna hurt.
So do you remember any exclamation mark boxes that were weird in this game? I know Broadwood likes to put the stuff in the exclamation mark boxes. That's for
But
sure.
putting products, that's the one I don't remember at all happening. And the weirdest I've seen outside of the invisible boxes that are required is the throw star in the second course, which the Broadwoods kinda tell you about, I think, but is the one with a star as opposed to the star at the end of the path, which is a throw star. So that has nothing to do with it, as far as I know. And course 7 and course 8 are pretty huge compared to the rest and pretty confusing, so any of them I feel like. I should probably use the 50-50 because I don't see myself getting past this question easily, if at all.
Okay, so is that the final answer? Is it 50-50?
Yes.
Okay, so let's with Cold Blue Ice Islands and Sinister Metallic Madness Future. So what do you remember about the courses? There were like 2 courses in course 7, course 8. Right? And course 8 is like, what was it? What do you remember about it?
Course 8 was the future, and it's pretty weird in the sense that you could enter it only from some warps in course 7, or when you died you fell into a different overworld with only course 8 in it. And then
But what about the course 2? You mentioned some kind of... What you mentioned? You think you mentioned some kind of a pass right here in course 2. Could it be?
Yeah,
Could it be the thing?
Yeah, it's the past future system of the Sonic CD games, but outside of the secret that is discovered distorted madness accessible by the past, and no, that's in course 7 still because that's a
Yeah,
past
that's
of
true.
the present.
I think in course
So, yeah.
8 there's something different
Okay.
there, but I can't quite remember what exactly it was.
Yeah, well, it could be the same thing but in the future part in a way, but truth be told, I haven't explored the level that well. Who knows? It seems the most logical to be course 8 because it's more complicated than course 2, but then again with the throw starting course 2, but he probably doesn't have.
But what was
Probably
about the
doesn't
troll
have
pass?
hope.
Like you mentioned, like the troll pass. What was about it? I can't remember.
It was the old factory from SR5, and then I think you accessed it through a warp, and then the bro dudes from Star 1 on the box were talking about the throw, kind of giving you the warning about it. And then on that path, there was a switch that, like a P switch that turns the coins into breakable boxes. And
So,
if you take that path, you reach the star in the end, and it's the throw star, but the real star is hidden inside that switch in a box.
So you have like 2 different things. So there is something in the course 8, it's called Madness Pass, and something at the end of the Factory Pass. So you just have to remember, maybe it is where the buried box is. Could it be in the course 8, or could it be in course 2?
It could be both, but I'm probably just going to risk it anyway.
So,
I think it's what's the more logical one, because he doesn't have that much place or reason to make course 2 different than the regular 1 to 6. So I will go with course 8.
is the
System
final
method,
answer.
Final answer. Let it be what it is.
So, in course 8, if I remember right, if you just drop down there, I think there are just a whole bunch of 1-ups there, but in Cos 2, at the end of the factory, there's gonna be an exclamation box with a project inside it that tells you that you suck.
I
Well,
was tricked by Brodyut.
well,
It's pretty sad. I kinda expected this, even though I want the other answer.
well, you still got fairly far. You got to the
Yeah,
question
finally,
12.
my personal best is 32,000 now, and not a single thousand.
Well,
Though I
yeah.
could have played the noob strat and quitted the game, so I have the highest amount, except for the ones who won the game, but that would be boring, wouldn't it?
Well, for sure. Well, thanks for playing. It was nice having you.
Thanks for hosting and for organizing this round. I'm curious to see the other questions now.
How do you turn off emote only? Off. Like this? Yeah, there it is. Okay.
Yeah, it's not only off.
Guess I'll have to continue hosting apparently. I actually have Phantom put that box into my vision. I actually didn't know there was project inside there. It was kind of interesting for me too. I'm like, what? Kinda neat. Alright, I finally got in. Can you turn into music? Alright. So, yeah. Bye.
Bye.